Hi guys, welcome to Kay's Crochet Boutique, hashtag Crochet Unusual. We are stepping out of the normal with crochet, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Guys, and welcome back to Kay's Crochet Boutique, also known as Crochet Unusual. Today we are going to be making this simple crossbody bag. You can use it as a little, carry-on wallet, but it is my simple crossbody bag on my page. You can also find in the comments the link to the written pattern as well to the actual product itself. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, just so you can see all the videos that I have coming up, and hit that notification button, guys. I'm going to be trying to release a couple videos in the future, just letting you guys in on some of the patterns that I have created, as well as just some of my work. I just feel like sharing with the world. Again, I'm a new YouTuber, so please bear with me as I learn. I hope to, get a little bit better at videotaping as we progress and go right along. So again, we're going to be making this bag today. It's fairly easy. Any beginner crocheter can do it. So let's go ahead and get started. You're going to need 2 skeins of 100-yard 2mm yarn. I like to use the cord because to me the cord is a little bit more sturdier. It makes the bag a little bit more durable, but you can use any 2mm yarn. I like to use a 5mm crochet hook. Anybody who knows me knows this is my go-to crochet hook. I have so many crochet hooks, but this is my absolute favorite just because I like the way this one feels in my hand. I have plenty of hooks, so don't laugh at me if this is the only one you see. I have multiple 5mm. Some people have custom made me crochet hooks, but it just doesn't feel like this one. I know when I don't have this one in my hand, but that's neither here nor there. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna just start out with a basic slip knot. And after that slip knot, you're just going to go ahead and chain 21. So 21 chains. And after that chain 21, we're going to do 1 single crochet at the top of the chain stitch. So 1 single crochet in each chain stitch at the top of the chain stitch. So we'll just do it together. I was going to pause it, but we'll just do it together. So 1 single crochet. And when you get to the end, it should be 20 single crochets at the top of that chain. And we are at the end, which is your 20th single crochet. In that end stitch, this is what your work is going to look like. At the end stitch, you're just going to add 2 single crochet. I like to tuck in my ends just so it can go to the inside of the bag. So 2 single crochets in the end. and we are going around the bottom of that chains link. So 1 single crochet in each of the chain stitches at the bottom of them. Again, I'm going to tuck in my work, so we're just going to work our way back around. So at chain 5, I like to take out my my end piece. I'm going to end up fusing that back into my bag. I have fusible cord, or we're just going to continue on without tucking that, because I just don't want to tuck it all the way across. That's just my preference. You can continue to do that. If you have any type of yarn, you can just weave it in, or however you see fit to tuck that end piece in. And then we're at the end, and this is your chain, your 19th single crochet. And this is what your work should look like. Trying to make sure you can see it. And then you're just going to add 1 more single crochet in the end of that. And here's where I like to add a stitch marker, just so I can know my place where I am. I don't really use a lot of them just because I'm so used to doing the patterns, and I'm kind of better at freehanding. You're going to add your stitch marker. These are my stitch markers, guys. I have a bunch of stitch markers that I have made myself, which are very simple to do. But if you are in the mood to purchase any of my products, again, I'm going to put my link in the comments below, and I'll go ahead and send you some. So we're going to pretty much go back around each single crochet that we just put in our chain stitch with 1 single crochet. I'm not going to video the whole single crochet process going around, because I think it's pretty much basic. You just 1 single crochet in each of the single crochets around the work. And then I'm going to pause it actually as I go all the way completely around back till I get to my stitch marker, and then I'll meet you guys back here. Again, we're going to do 1 single crochet all the way around until we get back to the stitch marker that was at the end, and then we're just going to go from there. All right, and we are back. We did 1 single crochet around the entire bag, bottom of the bag. So we're back at the stitch marker, and this should be stitch 42. It's stitch 42 for me. If you made your bag a little bit bigger, then of course it's not going to be stitch 42. So we're going to take that stitch marker out, add in our single crochet on that one as well, and then I'm going to place my stitch marker back in there because we're going to start a new pattern. So basically after that single crochet, you are going to repeat this process for almost the entirety of the bag. I do not chain 1 when I go into my next row, just because I feel like the process kind of repeats itself better if I don't do it that way. So in the next stitch, I'm going to start it off with a single crochet because I'm on the end. So 1 single crochet, and then not in the single crochet, but in the stitch, if you can see it, right below the single crochet. I am going to add a single crochet. And then, where am I at? Make sure I did it right, y'all. So one single crochet in the next stitch, and then in the stitch below the next single crochet, I didn't. I'm going to add a single crochet. So it's going to look a little bit like that. And then in the next one, I'm just going to add a regular single crochet. And then in the next single crochet, not in the top stitch where the single crochet goes, but in the stitch directly under it, if you can see what I'm doing. So not in this single crochet, but under the stitch below it, that's where you're going to add your single crochet. And then single crochet regular, and in the stitch below, single crochet regular, and then in the stitch below, you're going to continue this process completely around the bag. I don't know what pattern this is, but I know it is a pattern. If somebody knows, comment below for me. Let me know what I'm doing. I just make the bags, y'all. I'm not good with all the lingo as far as crocheting and stuff like that. So if you know what pattern I'm making, just comment below so it might help somebody out. And then in the stitch below, single crochet, stitch below, single crochet, and we're on the back side now. Stitch below, and I crochet tight, y'all. So could you see what I was doing? I wasn't even watching to see if you can see what I'm doing. So I crochet tight, so that's why mine looks a little bit tight. I can't help it. I don't know how to. I guess that's why I could do bags and not blankets, because I just crochet so tight. Like, crochet is such a broad market. Let me just say that. I did not even know that I liked to crochet until I figured out how to do fashion with crocheting. I don't do your basic, I guess you would say, like baby blankets or things like that. I can do them, but they didn't bring me as much satisfaction as creating bags and earrings and things like that. So when I discovered there was a fashion industry with crochet, it's easier for me to create these difficult looking bags than it is for me to create a blanket. So you just have to find your niche. Whatever you like, put your own little thing to it and go with it. Just make sure whatever you do, you love doing it, because then it starts to feel like a job. And that's the last thing you want to do with something you love. So we are in, this is what the first row looks like with that new pattern. Again, I recommend you continuing the process with a stitch marker, just so you know how many rows you have. I freehand, but like I said, I would continue the process with a stitch marker. So in my last stitch, where my stitch marker is, I'm going to be placing that in the below, the single crochet below your basic single crochet. And then I'm going to add my stitch marker back in there, and I'm going to continue that same pattern that I just continued on the row before for 15 rows, which is why I said I would recommend using a stitch marker. And you're just going to continue to work your way around the work. Just keep continuing to go around the work. I would not add a chain one because I just don't like how the end of the bags look when you add the chain one. Okay guys, we are back, and the next stitch should be a single crochet, or it just depends on however long you made it. In this next regular single crochet stitch, you see right here it has one regular, let me adjust if you can't. Okay, so we have your one regular single crochet, and then we have the extended single crochet. So in the regular single crochet, you are going to do another single crochet. So you're not going to single crochet. We're going back around. You're not going to single crochet in the top part as a regular single crochet. You're going to go in the stitch up under the single crochet. So you're going to make a single crochet, extended single crochet in every regular single crochet, and in every extended single crochet. In that stitch, you're going to do a regular single crochet. So you're going to continue the process around the bag, and again you're going to do this for 15 lines. So this one is a regular single crochet, so we're going to do an extended single crochet, and then regular, and then not in your top, but the stitch that's under, extended, regular, extended, regular, extended, regular, extended, extended. And then you're just going to continue this around till you get to the other side of your bag, and you're going to continue this process again for 15 lines. I'm going to do the 15 lines, and then I'm going to meet you guys back because I don't want you guys to have to, sit here while I'm doing 15 whole lines. But again, you're gonna for every stitch that has the extended single crochet, you're gonna go in that stitch with a regular single crochet. And then for every one that has a regular single crochet, you're gonna make that an extended single crochet. I am gonna finish this one just because I want you to see how the pattern starts to look while you're doing it. And I don't single crochet that fast. I don't think so. I need to go back and watch this video to see if you guys can actually see what I'm doing. So single crochet, extended, oh Lord. And then on that regular single crochet, you're gonna do the extended, and then the next one, a regular single crochet, and then extended, and then regular, and then extended. So this is, we are back at our stitch marker, and this is what your pattern should start to look like. So you should have those ridges in your work where there is a single crochet. a regular stitch, you're going to go back over that and stitch into the line below your regular single crochet. So you're going to make this basically look like this when you go over it. It's simple. And you're going to do this 15 rows, and I will meet you guys back. Hey guys, I am back. We are about 6 lines in. I just wanted to show you what it looks like almost part of the way through. I might stop at line 14 just because I feel like it's going to be a little bit bigger than I anticipated. So this is how your work should look, front and back. Again, we are 6 lines in. That's what the inside looks like. Go ahead and continue working your way around. Same stitch process, and we will be back as soon as I get to my 15th line. Hi guys, we are back, and I am done with pretty much the body of the bag. Your bag should look pretty much the same as mine, depending on how big or smaller you made the bag. I did go ahead and do 15 lines up, even though I said I wasn't going to do it, but I ended up doing it. 15 lines up, and now we are going to create this little cuff so you can carry the bag. You don't have to. If you're not going to, then you don't have to continue the process that I'm doing. Just continue to do the same pattern all the way across. You just will not have that opening to hold the bag like that. That's fine. I've done a couple that way, just per customer request, but generally I like to put the cuff on mine. As you can see, I couldn't find my stitch markers, the rest of them, so I ended up using my sewing markers instead, but that's okay. So pretty much what you're going to do, you're going to measure where you want, or how big you want that slit to be for your hands. I chose to do 8 single crochets in the middle. So right here you'll see 8 stitches. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Oh Lord, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So 8 single crochets is where my cutoff is going to be, in the middle, and I just put my stitch markers there as a guide to know where to stop the pattern, and then to continue my chain. I did the very same thing on the back, just so that my my holes would be in the same direction, or in the same spot on both sides of my bag. And what we're going to do, we're 90% done with the bag. We are just simply going to continue that process with the same pattern until we get to our first stitch marker. So I am right here. I'm going to do the single crochet, and then I'm going to do the single crochet that's in the stitch below, and then I'm going to stop here with a single crochet, and then here's where, like I said, I'm going to start my little hole. Trying to see if that's going to be too big. It's not. Well, okay, so I'm going to start mine. I'm going to stop mine where the stitch marker was. So I'll do my my last one will be the extended single crochet, pretty much. And then right here, because we are stopping right here, we're going to chain 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. We're going to chain 8 to create that hole. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and chain 8. And then in your next single crochet where your stitch marker is, that is where you're going to create a single crochet or a extended single crochet, whichever place you have. Remember I said if you have a regular single crochet in that loop, then you want to go over it with an extended single crochet. If you have a extended crochet right here, you want to go in there with single crochet, a regular single crochet. So I have an extended in that hook, loop, so I'm going to go into it. I'm going to connect it with a regular single crochet, and then my very next one will be the extended single crochet, and then I'm going to continue that same pattern all the way until I get to the other side of the bag. And I'm sorry if you guys can't see, I'm trying really hard to make sure I hold it so where you can see it at. And you're going to do the same thing on the back as you did on the front. It works a lot easier if you have stitch markers, guys, trust me. I just can't find my box. I have a whole box. I can't even find, well, I have the one that I used earlier, but I need 4. So we're going to single crochet and then extended single crochet in the next one, and we'll take out my stitch marker and then single crochet in that where the stitch marker was, and then again I'm going to chain 8 because that is the measurement I gave myself. You can give yourself one shorter or longer, just make sure it's the same on both sides. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you see right here on my back side, because on this side I have a regular single crochet, I have to go into this one with an extended single crochet. So that pretty much means I'm just going to go in to the second chain. Well, anyway, under the regular single crochet, I'm just going to go down, not into this one, but into this one. And then my next one, I'm just going to do my regular single crochet. And then continue back around your work with that pattern. And like I said, you are 90% of the way done. Y'all forgive me for how I'm holding it, but I'm trying to hold it to where the camera can see what I'm doing. And then when you get back to the front where you did those chains, you are just going to single crochet into those chains, one single crochet into the chains. I like to kind of lock my edges in so it does not, I don't know, I just like to lock my edges in. So I'm going to do one more extended crochet on the side where the chain is, and then I'm going to continue that with the single crochet going across. 2, 3, and I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of annoying. 4, 5, 6, 7, and I think I ended up with 7 because I did that extra one, but that is fine as well. So in my next one, I'm just going to go ahead with an extended single crochet in this one because I have the regular crochet there. And then my next one should be the single crochet. And as you can see, I have that little pocket right there. continue the same process until you get to the back. Then there's that end. Like I said, you're not going to use 2 full skeins, but I used 100 yards, so I just bought 2 skeins. So and then we're going to go into our chains with 1 single crochet. And I guess you can do the 8 right here. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do the 7. And then because I have 7 on that side, I'm going to make sure it's even. So I'm going to single crochet into this one, because you want to make it even on both sides. And then because I single crocheted in that one and this is a regular single crochet, I'm going to do the extended single crochet. And then just work your way back around the bag. Same pattern. Like I said, this is a beginner friendly pattern. It does not take much to do this bag at all. So we are pretty much at the place where the cuff is for your handle, and then you're going to continue your same process across the handle that you did with the bag, so you can have that same pattern on your handle. If you don't want to do it that way, you can still continue to single crochet. I personally don't think it looks right, but I'm going to continue the pattern so that the whole bag will blend together. So I'm single crocheting there. I'm going to do an extended single crochet here, which means I'm just pretty much going to, instead of single crochet in the very next stitch, I'm going to single crochet in the stitch below that single crochet. And then I'm going to do a regular single crochet in the next one, extended, and this one, regular in this one, extended in this one, regular in this one, extended in this one, regular, and extended. And then continue this process around the back of the bag. And after you get that row out, you are pretty much complete with the bag. If you want to add an extra row, you're definitely welcome to do that. I'm going to stop right here just because that's where I like mine to end. Like I said, you're going to continue that process around the back side of the bag, and that creates that cute little handle. I use cord, so you'll see me pulling mine out a little bit. And you're all done. Add your whatever you want to put on the bag. Some people put a tassel on there to make it kind of cute. I like to add these little cute little handmade things that I found at Hobby Lobby. Etsy also has a couple of cute ones. Get yours custom made. Makes the bag so much cuter. And again, just make it however big or small you want it. Hope you guys enjoyed my video, and stay tuned for next week's video. Like I said, I'm going to be releasing a bunch of them. So thanks guys for watching.